So in the meantime, we're stuck in Mindelo, and as we go through the process of trying to secure some sort of license to be able to fish. During this period, the fish was going absolutely berserk, and unfortunately we just had to sit and listen on the radio and see the guys coming back with all the flags. Initially we tried to go through an agent to get the license secured and done. That took forever. We didn't hear back from her, so I took it upon myself to go and see the people, and went through the process of meeting all the various people in the departments and actually secured the license without having to go through inspection of the boat, etc., etc., and it came out at probably a fifth of the cost had we gone through an agent. Yeah, all these things you get to learn as you go along, but yeah, it's all school fees, and at the end of the day we eventually got things sorted. But in the meantime we had a lot of other bad news that came our way. We were still getting over the shock of having to pay a large fine for the fishing escapades when we got a WhatsApp call, basically a video, and had to watch as a section of the Nexus factory caught alight and burnt down. It wasn't a very pleasant experience watching all this happen in real time, especially for John, and that put pay to any further plans we had, and it was a matter of sorting out plane flights stuff to get John back home to take care of the business at home. And then of course the following weekend I had to watch the whole of South Africa go up in flames with their riots, which crowned an all in all not too successful 2 weeks for us. Left Kerry and I on the boat on our own, and yeah, complete change of plans. This is a washdown. It's actually raining for the first time here. Let's have a check at this. It's unreal. Mindasti. Mindasti, not Mindelo. Yes. Taking the opportunity to try and get some of it off because it's, yeah, no, it is unbelievable. I mean, sure, crazy. That's what you got to put up with here. Overcast and with a bit of a dusting of rain. It's freaking, that's a first. Maybe we're going to get a license to go fishing. That's why it's raining. So we've just cleaned the boat, sorted out everything, done all the laundry. Boat's all ship shape and nice. And we're going to go and have a dop at the bar. Yeah, at this stage I reckon we all needed a stiff drink. Ghana departed and left for South Africa, and it was time for the two of us to get acquainted with all the tasks and for Kerry to start learning to use all the different tools. Nice evening scene, Mindelo. We're gonna drive. There's lots of people here, don't fuck it up now. Okay. The floating bar. Check, which way is your engine pointing? It's the biggest smile she's had on her face for an hour. All the boats in the background, I've been chatting with the guys. Good couple of fish coming out. Hopefully one day we'll get there. It's been a long wait. The Red Bull, this belongs to, this was the boat that Kermay was working on, and he rescued Idel off a boat that ran aground. We saw the boat at Prior. It's got a quite amazing that we've met the two of them, and we always wondered what was going on with this boat, and now we've actually got a story which links this boat to the two people who have been the most helpful and amazing to us while we've been in the Cape Verde. It's been quite incredible. It's amazing. It's a small world. The wreck that we're hiding behind, we've anchored a little bit away from it because the wind actually turned around and came out of the mountains in the background there through that gap there, and we actually swung around, and we had at the back of the boat almost right on top of the wreck, so we've moved away a little bit, and yeah, just to give us a little bit of space. The water's only 5 meters deep, so you can see by the angle of the bridle that the anchor's probably over there somewhere, so even if we swing now, hopefully we won't touch the wreck. So yeah, it's not bad for a learner driver. While Kerry was at driving school, we decided to visit another school and get our vaccinations done. After our vaccination, this is David who we've met. He's from Southern. It's so cool. He's doing the translation for us. So yeah, most of it is seen on Google, but yeah, super cool people. Super organized, makes our guys at home look absolutely stupid. Everybody's chilled, nobody jumps the queue, sit nicely and wait with your ticket, and the whole thing's done. And I mean, we were waiting in a line, but I mean, this whole process has taken maybe 10 minutes. Incredible. Everybody waiting their turn. Tent out here. Amazing how organized these guys are, how friendly. It's just an amazing place. Now taking a walk downtown Mindelo, actually up towards the yard, the boat yard, trying to find a part. Jenny's coolant water pipe disintegrated today, so I've got to go and find another one. Hopefully I can find one. It's hot as hell. Really different place, but everybody's really cool so far. Haven't had any bad experiences, and yeah, everybody's really chilled here. Don't quite know where I'm going, more or less an idea. If I get lost, I'll just get a taxi back. I was looking for the boatyard and I found it. There's a wreck in the background there, but we were anchored behind. We've moved up to the corner now. Got to find the gate now. Somewhere at the gate is a little shop. Here we go. This looks like it, yeah. Okay. Cool, quaint little places. Everybody's so chill, man. Yeah, they're poor, but they don't see the stuff you see back home, that's for sure. It's not Marine Auto, as Stuart said, it's Motormar. Yeah, happy day. It's amazing what these little shops that you find and what these guys have in stock. Small little place, but it's got an amazing array of stuff, all shipping and boat stuff. Incredible. Unless we got what we want. I'll just a quick look at this is where Stuart takes his boat out on this little dolly. So it's an absolute nightmare when the swell's up. But yeah, it's very basic, but they'll have all the tools. It's amazing what these guys can do with very little. Saw the guys taking out a shaft in the Prior in the harbour, dirty water, no problems, no snorkels, just the goggles and no flippers. Two guys down there took the shaft out, no problem. It's amazing. Now in central Mindelo, this is where the floating bar is. This little hotel that's closed, little swimming pool and everything. They're very pretty. And this is the floating bar and bistro, the main marina centre. You see Lara back in the close-up. We were too far away. It's a bit shitty in the wind. But yeah, mission accomplished for the day. So.
Beautiful evening. Moved from the wreck. Some guys netting here. That's where the wreck where we were anchored behind before, and now we move closer. It's very much quieter and calmer here. A lot more convenient. You can see it's really still. The waters are really calm. It's lovely. So yeah, that is what's happening on the Lyra Noah.
Another nice morning in Mindelo. It's actually quiet. You can have a look. Not a lot of wind blowing today. There's Marty going out. That's the wreck there. You never believe the charts. It's not there where it is. That's where it says it is, but in fact it's about here somewhere. I'm going to show you now. These guys are anchored right on it now. It's actually just behind where they are now. So yeah, that's the wreck that you got to be careful of here. And that one over there in the distance is the one we used to anchor behind. Yeah, that's a big one. You can't miss that one. So yeah, never trust the charts. Wrecked in Mindelo. So after 3 weeks of hassle and back and forth and emails and meetings with the president, or actually the vice president or second in command of the IMP, the port captain, etc., etc., we ended up with our final notice, which was our fine that we had to pay, which was 100,000 escudos, which sort of is around about 15 grand. And then we had to apply for individual licenses in our names each, which were what, 30 odd euros I think it was, or something each, plus odd admin fees, etc., etc. So all in all it came to about 18 grand worth of licenses. Basically they don't have a license for tourism in that's how do you put it, they don't actually have a tourism license as such, because every time I went to, or in the beginning when we had to speak to them about this, they wanted to do a survey of the vessel. I'm going, well, why do we have to do that? Because we're not fishing commercially, you know. I've taken the insurance of the vessel, etc. And you know, we're sailing around, and as tourists, in any case, sailing around in the same vessel which is already surveyed. It was 6,000 rand for a survey, which we didn't require, and which is completely unnecessary. So yeah, it was a lot of this way and that, and trying to motivate it, and eventually they relented on that, and they've given us the permit without a survey. It's crazy. I mean, the amount of money you have to pay for this is just absurd. But anyway, it's done. Yeah, heading out at last after our marathon session of admin and sorting and trying to get licenses done. Managed to diesel up yesterday. Gonna go out and make water now. Have a look at this boat. Oh man. So we washed it 2 days ago. Absolutely filthy from this dust. It's just never stops. Anyway, at least you're on our way. So stoked to be getting out again. Now, I'll put a few lines on the water now, relax. We can start enjoying the CV again. It's been 2 weeks of arduous BS bullshit. Anyway, good to be getting going again. Headed for Sao Nicolau. Now doing a major cleanup as we sail out of Mindelo. Transport Kerry's always got the job. I've been spraying down the whole front of the boat. It's looking a hell of a lot better. The boat was an absolute mess. Looks like when the wind stops blowing, it's even worse, because the dust just settles everywhere. So anyway, we'll get it ship shape again. Nice to have a rod out again. Just running 2 flats, single hooks. Hoping to get Kerry a fish he needs to catch an Atlantic blue. So yeah, whatever happens here will be hers. Sun's out, Kerry's hooked up again. Join us next time as we go out and explore the northwest banks for the first time, and Kerry gets stuck into some big fish. We fished just 2 up and a full sail for the first time. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.